All right, guys, let's get going. Coach Jim here. Good morning. Hope you guys are having a great morning. Going to do some really focused work here, work some resiliency. And yeah, so I've been watching underwater a lot of our swimmers lately from the pool deck. I jump in and I watch up at what they're doing underwater, and I'm seeing a lot of swimmers not have the right angle with those arms. So as we're going through this session today, I want you to think about as you set up into that setup position, our hand is in that, or that elbow angle is at that half diamond position. I'm seeing a lot of swimmers with the straight arms as you're pulling through your stroke. That's putting a lot of pressure on that shoulder. We want to get that elbow into that half diamond position so you can really get into that lat. What helps you get into that position is that internal rotation of the shoulder. So to get some mobility work to start, I want everybody to hand their fingers straight out. And as you, I want you to rotate your thumbs down, but I want you to rotate from the shoulder. All right, rotate from the shoulder, internally rotate. Now, as you're rotating, I want you to slowly bend your elbows to that half diamond shape. You're keeping rotating with the shoulder. So you should notice your elbow drop and then your elbow pop up because you're rotating from the shoulder. And then bring it back out to that straight position and come back to the diamond position, right? So you're not rotating from the elbows, you're rotating from the shoulder. So every time you rotate, you should feel the elbow drop and then pop up. Bring it back out to your straight position. Then let's bring it back to your diamond position. You should be feeling that internal rotation of the shoulder every single time. All right, going right from this movement, we're going to grab our cords, shake it out, grab our cords. Now we're going to do our three-phase warm-up as we've been doing. We're going 20 seconds in the setup position, 20 seconds in the propulsive position, and 20 seconds in our finish position. So it's 20 seconds set up. And I want you to feel that same internal rotation that you just felt on the setup. 20 seconds propel through, and then 20 seconds finish from the hip back. All right, here we go. 20 seconds setup position. 2, 1. Feel that internal rotation, allowing you to get that elbow up and bring those hands and those elbows into the half diamond position. Feel that armpit open, but really feel those shoulders internally rotate, helping you get that elbow up. 3, 2, 1. Now from the end of that position, all you're doing is propelling through. Elbows are up, armpits open. Drive the power back. Eyes are straight down. 3, 2, 1. Now finish your stroke from the hips back, hand is flat. Feel those triceps extend. Eyes are straight down, nice flat back. You're hinged at the hips. Straight. Your hands are flat and you're extending those arms out. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, let's set the tone with some good stability. Let's get into your plank position on your elbows. We're just going to hold that plank position, suck your belly button into your spine, hold the plank position for 45 seconds, curl those hips under you. Here we go. 2, 1. Curl your hips under. If you need help curling your hips under, poke your butt out and then curl them under from that position. You really feel what it is to curl the hips under and hold them under you. So don't let that pelvis tilt forward, a good flat back. Press your heels away from you. Eyes are straight down. And suck that belly button into the spine. It's a position you want to be swimming in to be able to connect that upper body and lower body and keep that nice taut posture. Suck the belly button in. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. All right, on your knees from this position, you're just going to step to the outside of your left hand and then reach your left hand up to the sky and look at the left hand. Then come back to your push-up plank position, other side, right foot outside the right hand. Reach your right hand up to the sky. Stack the scapula, stack those shoulder blades. Look up at that right hand. Feel that stretch in the left hip. Alternate sides, hold each one for a beat as you look up at that hand and feel that stretch in that opposite hip. Open up that chest. One more on each side. Good. All right, grab your cords. Same thing. Let's feel that internal rotation of the shoulder as you get into that setup position, guys. You're not internally rotating the shoulder, that arm's going to stay straight. You're not going to get into those lats. Here we go. Set up position only for 20 seconds. 2, 1. Let's go. Just get those hands facing behind you and stop. It's not about speed. It's about putting your body and your hands in the correct position, getting those joints in the correct position to apply force to the water when it's time. You should feel barely any resistance in this one. 3, 2, 1. Now we power through the stroke. Elbows up. It's as if you're squeezing a stability ball against your chest as you press through the stroke. Squeezing a stability ball and let those elbows drop, it's going to slip out of your arms. Elbows up, arms around the ball. 3, 2, 1. Now we just finish our stroke. Hands flat and come to that full extension of the tricep. I see some of you guys shorting your stroke. The reason we focus on this area is because it's all too common for you to short your stroke. I know it hurts. It's not pleasant, but you adapt to it. So force yourself to extend those triceps. 3, 2, 1. Good. Let's get into our plank position. "45-second plank, 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Just hold it there. Nice big breath, deep breaths. Nice flat back. Curl those hips under, suck your belly button, your spine. Slight squeeze of your butt. Slight glute engagement. Good neutral spine with your neck. Eyes are pointed straight down. Big deep breaths, guys. Don't hold your breath here. Always want to be breathing. Inhale, exhale. Exhale all the air you take in when your head is in the water. 3, 2, 1. Good. Into that push-up position. Step outside your left hand. Reach up with that left hand. Stack your scapula. Stretch that right hip. Sink a little deeper into that left knee bend. Feel it in your glute. Switch sides. Feel that chest open as you reach up. Let's go one more on each side. Good. All right, so get a drink. All right, once again, let's remind ourselves, everybody face forward, hands and shoulder levers straight out, internally rotate the elbows. I mean the shoulders, sorry, internally rotate the shoulders. You should notice those elbows externally rotate. Slowly bend to that diamond position. Notice those elbows come up as you do. Then back to your straight position. Slowly going through, keeping that internal rotate of the shoulder as you bring those elbows to the position you're going to be pulling. Just a reminder as to what it should feel like. Good, shake it out. All right, we're gonna do some one arm work. We're gonna go 45 seconds with our left arm, followed by 45 seconds with our right arm. Arm that's not working is straight out, firm wrist, fingertips pointed slightly down. And the arm that is working, you're thinking about set up, propel through, finish the stroke. We're going to increase effort every 15 seconds. So we're going to go 15 seconds at 60%, 15 seconds at 70%, 15 seconds at 80%, and then we're going to switch arms. So let's go left arm first, left arm only, and it's a fluid set up, propel through, finish. Set up, propel through, finish. Notice that internal rotation of the shoulder to get into that setup position. Here we go, 15 seconds, 60% with your left arm. And 3, 2, 1. Eyes are pointed straight down. Easy, guys. This is not a hard stroke. We're just getting the movement pattern down. But let's make sure as you pull through, you're in that half diamond position. 2, 1. A little more power, a little more acceleration through the stroke. And if you're not in that half diamond position, you're not going to be getting the ability to get that power. 2, 1, a little more acceleration, 80%. Should still be doable. But you definitely notice more acceleration. 2, 1, right arm only, 60%, easy. Feel that internal rotation. Guys, feel the internal rotation of the shoulder. I see you guys just going through the setup and not doing that. And I can tell who's not thinking about it. 2, 1, 70%, a little more acceleration. Two, 1, 80%. 3, 2, 1. Good. All right, we're gonna go on our back for this one. We'll do some reverse crunches. So your hands are gonna be under your butt, legs straight out. You're gonna bring your knees up, 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 till your tailbone is slightly off the ground. Then you come back to that full extension position. Eyes are straight up. Pull your knees to your chest. Then back to the full extension position. Once again, it's about control. And once you get those knees up, you're pulling the knees up to your head, up to your chest with your abs. 45 seconds. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Pull those knees as high as they go with the core. But I want you to control out to that full extended position. Point your toes away from you. Good control, guys. That looks great. Bring that tailbone off the ground. Really feel yourself squeeze that core to help you bring those knees up. Three, 2, 1. Feet on the ground, knees bent, elbows on the ground, elbows stay on the ground. We're just going to drop our palms, bring the fingertips back up, drop your knuckles, internal, external rotation. Eyes are straight up. Feel that chest open as you drop your knuckles to the ground. Feel those rear deltoids stretch as you drop your palms to the ground. Make sure you keep the upper arm and the elbow planted. Don't let them move around as you drop the knuckles and the palms. Eyes are straight up. So 2 more. All right, good. On your feet, let's go back to our single arm pulls. Left arm only, building power every 15 seconds. All right, left arm only, right arm is straight out, nice and stable. Fingertips are pointed slightly down, wrist is firm. And you're gonna be pulling with your left arm here in 3, 2, 1, 15 seconds, easy, 60%. Focus on that elbow getting up, nice and fluid, guys. Three, 2, 1, let's up it slightly, 70%, a little more power, a little more acceleration in that pull. Three, 2, 1, let's go 80%. Half diamond every pull, guys. Make sure those fingertips are angled slightly in and down. Elbows in that half diamond position. 3, 2, 1, right arm, 60%, nice and easy. Feel the 3 phases of the stroke, set up, propel through, finish. Finish with that full extension of the tricep every single pull. 2, 1, little stronger, 70%. Two, 1, and 80%. Stronger again, guys. Keep that diamond position, feel those lats work. Eyes are pointed straight down. 2, 1, good. Go into our reverse crunch. Hands under your butt. Reach those toes away from you. And you're only using the core to bring those knees up, not the hip flexors. Here we go, 45 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Make sure that lower back stays pressed into the ground, allowing that core to stay turned on. Take it slow and controlled. Don't worry about speed. Really squeeze that core at the top of each movement. Ten seconds. Three, 2, 1. Good, feet on the ground. Internal, external rotation, eyes are straight up. Hold it for a beat. At the end range of each motion, as your palms come to the ground, hold it for a second. Fingertips up, drop your knuckles to the ground, hold it for a second. Make sure that lower back is pressed into the ground, hips are curled under you, there's no arch in your lower back. Let's go 2 more. Great. All right, on your feet. One more round of our 1 arm pulls, guys. Let's go left arm, 45 seconds. Here we go, left arm only. Starting at 60%. 5, 3, 2, 1. Nice and easy, guys. Feel the motion, feel the three segments of the stroke. Finish every single one. It's one arm, guys, left arm only. 2, 1, a little more power. Think about that internal rotation of the shoulder, allowing you to get that elbow up. 3, 2, 1, 80%. Back is flat, guys. Bent from the hinged from the hips. Three, 2, 1. Right arm only. 60% effort. Nice and relaxed. Set up, power through, accelerate through the stroke. Flat hand finish. 70%, 2, 1, a little more power. Notice the difference when you change the effort. 2, 1, 80%. More power through the stroke. Come on, guys. You want to really feel those lats. Get into that half diamond position. Don't forget about it. 2, 1. All right, good. On your back. And under your butt. Lower back press on the ground. Curl your hips under. 45-second reverse crunch. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Lock those knees out and point those toes as you come to the start of each move, each repetition. Feel those glutes squeeze as you extend those knees, point those toes. That's the feel you should have in the water, that slight glute engagement to help you control those legs. 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Good. Eyes pointed straight up, curl your hips under, lower back in the ground. Let's drop your palms to the ground. Fingertips up, knuckles to the ground. Looking good, guys. Good mobility work here. Do 2 more. Good. Let's get a drink. All right, so like we've been doing the last couple of weeks, we're going to change effort. We're going to take it out hard, settle into a tempo pace, and then finish hard. We're going to go both arms at the same time. We're going to go 10 seconds, 90+% fast. Then we're going to go 50 seconds tempo, back it down to about an 80% effort. And then we're going to finish with 10 seconds fast again. So it's big power for 10 seconds. 80% effort for 50 seconds, 5-0, and then big power for 10 seconds. Keep the stroke together. Make sure you stay on the effort after the big power initial 10 seconds. Here we go. 10 seconds, big power. We're going to stay on the effort coming out of that 10 seconds. 2, 1. Let's go, guys. Both arms at the same time. Open that armpit, half diamond. Finish the stroke. 3, 2, 1. Now slow it down. 80% effort. If you need to drop it down a little more, do it. I'd rather you get through this than fail because you went too hard. But every stroke, I want you thinking about how you're moving. Internal rotate the shoulders. Elbows in that half diamond position. Accelerate through the stroke. Finish with your flat hand. Eyes are pointed straight down. Stay on it. Perfect strokes, every stroke. We're going to give it big power here in 3, 2, 1. Come on, 10 seconds. Big power, accelerate through. Come on. 3, 2, 1. Good. Nice work, guys. Way to keep that stroke together. All right, we're going all fours. We do some bird dogs. It's gonna be on all fours, hands under your shoulders, knees under your hips. Eyes are pointed straight down, and all you're gonna do is bring your hand up, point your toe away from you. Back to the start. Opposite. You're just gonna alternate, holding it at the beat at the top before you return to the start and go to the opposite side. Let's go bird dogs for 45 seconds here in 3, 2, 1. Eyes are pointed straight down. Suck the belly button into the spine. Want that core nice and stable. Your hips shouldn't be rocking. Side to side. Nice and stable hips. Staying square to the ground. Eyes are pointed straight down. Reach your fingertips and your toes away from you. Get nice and long. Ten seconds. Three, 2, 1. Good. Let's drop down to your belly. Your mobility on this one is our hands are extended away from you. You're gonna reach up and you're just gonna pull in with your scapula and then extend back out. So we're working that upper back mobility. So our hands up, arms up, squeeze your shoulder blades together as you come down. And then reach up with that upper back. Bring the hands down to the start position. Lift them up again. Pull it down, squeeze your shoulder blades together. Open up that chest. Back to the start position. Drop your hands. Lift them up again. Do that at your own pace. Feet stay on the ground. We're working that upper back focus, upper back mobility. This is a mobility drill, not necessarily a core exercise. So you're pulling those arms down, those hands down to ear level, squeezing those shoulder blades together, extending back out, focusing on that upper back, stretching out. Let's go 2 more. Good. On your feet. Shake it out. Let's go 10 seconds, big power. 50 seconds, tempo. 10 seconds, big power to finish once again. All right, here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Big power, come on. But you gotta hit all 3 segments of the stroke. You can't short it. 2, 1, back it down, stay on it. Just drop the effort back. Come to that full extension at the start of each stroke. We did 80 70 to 80% effort. If you need to go lower in order to stay on the effort, drop that effort down even more so, but just keep working. Eyes are pointed straight down, good neutral spine. Five seconds. Let's finish with big power in 2, 1. Let's go, guys. Come on. Elbows up, half diamond, stay in those lats. 2, 1. Good. Go down on all fours. Let's go in our bird dog position. 45 seconds. Reach those fingertips and toes away from you. 2, 1. Let's go, guys. Suck the belly button in. Hold it at the top for a beat. Point your toe. Don't want to swim around with locked ankles in that 90-degree angle position. We want to point those toes, squeeze your butt to control the leg. Reach away from you with that upper back. Reach that hand away from you with the upper back. 2, 1. Drop down to your stomach. Hands extended away from you. Lift those hands up. Eyes are pointed straight down. Pull your hands to level with your ears. Squeeze your shoulder blades together. Reach them back out. Drop them down to the start position before you lift them back up again. Feel that movement in the upper back. Unlock all that stiffness you have up there. Throughout the day, when you're working, you're sitting at your computer, watching TV, whatever you're doing, that upper back is locking up. This gives us some mobility back in that upper back. Let's go 2 more. Good. One more round, guys. All right, here we go. 10 seconds, big power coming up. Feel that rotation of the shoulder, internal rotation of the shoulder, every single setup. Here we go. 10 seconds, big power, 50 seconds tempo, 10 seconds, big power. 3, 2, 1. Come on, guys. Accelerate, accelerate. Boom, boom, boom. 3, 2, 1. Slow it down. Stay on the effort. Just slow the power, slow that acceleration slightly. I see some elbows dropping, guys. Get those elbows up. Here we go, guys. 5 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Accelerate. 10 seconds. Come on. 5, 2, 1. Good. All right, bird dog, 45 seconds. Now, if you feel good on the bird dog, you want to take it a step further. As you reach your fingers and toes away from you, you come back. You can touch your knee and your elbow together. Then go to the other side, same thing. Touch your knee and elbow together. Same thing. If you want to take it a little step further. Here we go, 45 seconds. 2, 1. You got to keep that core engaged. Don't let those hips rock around no matter how much movement. Suck that belly button in, keep it sucked in. And realize you can still take breaths with that belly button sucked in. I'm doing all this talking and my belly button's sucked in the whole time. But you got to get the feel for it. 10 seconds. 5, 2, 1. On your stomach. Let's do our Superman pose one more time. Lift those hands up. Bring those hands down, even with the ears. Extend them back out. Remember, you're pulling those elbows down with that upper back. It's not a shoulder movement. It's an upper back mobility movement. Let's go 2 more. Good. On your feet, let's get a drink. All right, well, guys are getting a drink. We're gonna do some 90-second efforts where we're alternating left, right for 90 seconds. Every 30 seconds, we're increasing our effort. So we're gonna start at 70% for 30, go to 80% for 30, go to 90% for 30, and we're alternating right, left. So it's right, left. Wait for that opposite arm to recover to the front before you pull the other arm. So we're working on timing the stroke. And remember, we don't swim like we're runners. It's not about how fast you can move your arms. It's about how much water you can pull per stroke. And by waiting a little longer in our recovery, that's going to allow us to get more at the front quadrant of the stroke than we would if we were pulling too soon. So we're going to delay the stroke here in our out of the water drill. So when you go to the water, you'll better understand that timing. So here we go, 30 seconds at 70% in 2, 1. It's not a hard stroke. Just get the movement pattern down, giving you ability to climb the ladder every 30 seconds. Pay attention to that hand position, elbow position, fingertips pointed slightly inward as you get that elbow up in the half diamond shape. Let's add a little more acceleration to the stroke in 2, 1, 80% effort. Eyes are pointed straight down. You're not pulling that lead arm. You're not pulling it until the recovery arm gets back to the front. Just like in the water, you're not pulling that lead arm until the recovery arm fingertips are touching the water. 3, 2, 1. A little more acceleration for the last 30 seconds. On 90% effort, feel those lats work. You feel it in the shoulder, your elbow's probably not bent enough, or your elbow's dropping. Should be feeling it solely in the lats here. 10 seconds. 5, 2, 1. Good. All right, on your back, hands under your butt. Once again, toes pointed straight away from you. Glutes slightly engaged. We're just gonna scissor kick. Lower back's pressed into the ground. Nice tight scissor kick. Knees are locked out, toes are pointed. Here we go, 2, 1. Doesn't have to be super fast. As long as the glutes are engaged, the knees are locked out, toes are pointed. Lower back's pressed into the ground. You're looking straight up, big deep breaths. Suck that belly button in. Ten seconds. 5, 2, 1. Good. All right, shake it out. We're gonna grab our cords again, go 90 seconds. Alternating, increasing effort every 30. All right, here we go, 30 seconds. We're on a 70% effort. Remember, we want to climb the ladder. 2, 1, alternate. Pay attention to how you're moving, and then keep that same movement pattern as we increase effort. If you think your arm might be a little too straight, overbend that elbow and see what it feels like. Overdo it. Bring it in closer to the body as you pull through and see if you can turn those lats on. 2, 1, increase that effort slightly. A little more acceleration through the stroke. Bring that hand a little closer to the chest as you pull through and see if you can change the engagement from the shoulder into the lat. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. Bring it up, guys. 90%. Good acceleration. Keep it here. 15 seconds. Don't pull that lead arm until the opposite arm gets to the front. 10 seconds. Three, 2, 1. Good. All right, on your back. Scissor kick. Toes extended, lock those knees out, engage your glutes, lower back press into the ground. 2, 1, let's go, guys. Head is 6 to 8 inches off the ground. Lock those knees out, guys. Work on that knee. That's the feeling you want when you're swimming. There's a bend in those knees, you're creating drag. It's like swimming around with a parachute. Five seconds. 3, 2, 1. Feet on the ground. Plant your elbows. Drop your knuckles to the ground, and all you do is reach up with those knuckles, elbows, forearm on the ground. Stretch that upper back at the top of the movement, and then pull the elbows back down, even with the shoulders. So you're doing floor angels. Eyes are pointed straight up, lower back's pressed into the ground. And it's a very small movement, guys. You should be feeling that scapula once again. Move, stretch as you move those fingertips up. Let's go 2 more. Good. All right, on your feet. Just real quick before we finish, guys, I just want to show you something. Everybody face forward. Hinge at the hips, bend over, straighten your arms out. Straighten them out, shake them out, fingertips down. Bend your elbows into the diamond, into the diamond, into the diamond. Bring them up, bring them up, bring them up till your thumbs hit your chest. Then bring them back down. All the way to that straight position. Then bring them back up, 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 up. Thumbs touch the chest. Down, 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 down to that straight position. Up, 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 up. And I want you to stop about halfway. Right about there. Stay there. Okay, good. All right, good. Stand up, shake it out, grab your cords. Now we're gonna do the same thing. Cord straight down, all right? Straight down, fingertips straight down. Bring them up, 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 up till your thumbs hit your chest. Till your thumbs hit your chest. And then back down, 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 straight arms, right? Now bring it back up, up, up till your thumbs hit your chest. Feel that elbow bend, elbow bend, elbow bend, all the way, thumbs hit the chest. Back down, 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 down. Now come halfway up, halfway, right there. Half diamond shape. Now, from that position, accelerate through. Start in that position every single time right now. Accelerate through. That's only part of the stroke you're doing right now. But I want you to feel that position because I see too much straight arm, even in these workouts, as you pull through. Now, extend your hands out. Set up to that same position and power through. Set up, power through. Set up, power through. But you got to know the feel of that position. If you don't know the feel, you're going to keep doing this. And that's engaging our shoulders. It's causing a ton of drag, and it's not using those big muscles to power us forward. So feel that diamond shape as you set up and then power through. Good. Good. So that's your takeaway. Think about that this week when you go and swim. Get into that diamond shape, power through. Get in, power through. And if you feel yourself with those arms too straight, or you think they might be too straight, overdo it. Bring those thumbs to the chest as you come through and really feel what it is to get that elbow up. All right. I'm not saying you have to swim that way every stroke, but at least you feel what it is to bend that elbow, which is foreign to a lot of us. And we think that this is the only way to be swimming. You've got to bend the elbow, get into that lat, open the armpit, and that's going to give you more power every single stroke. So think about that when you guys go to the pool this week. I'll see you next week. Awesome job, guys. Coach Jim out. Bye, guys.